This segment is sponsored in part by Little Spoon, a fresh take on kids' food.
We all know how challenging it can be to pack lunches kids really want to eat day after day. So today we have some tips and tricks for picky eaters. Joining me now is Angela Vranich, the co-founder and chief product officer of Little Spoon. Welcome, Angela. It's wonderful to see you.
Nice to see you. I'm excited to be here.
I wish I had known you 17 years ago when I was packing lunches. So first and foremost, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about Little Spoon.
So Little Spoon is the go-to for the modern parent for high quality, convenient, and healthy mealtime and snack time solutions for kids.
I love this one-stop shopping. I know myself and from my mommy friends, there's always one picky eater in the bunch. Some people have two. We want to let our viewers know, scan the QR code to get 50% off up to $40 on Little Spoon products right now. So let's get to solving our picky eater food problems, shall we? The first tip you say is to make mealtime more fun. How do we do that really?
Make mealtime more fun. What kid doesn't love being their own chef or creating their own meal themselves?
Sure.
So we just launched our new line of snacks and lunchers here, and they're build-it-yourself healthy lunches for kids.
Great.
So here we're showing our easy cheesy pizza, our PB jammies. They come with a sauce, a cheese for sprinkling on top. We always recommend for parents packing lunches at home, a great tip is to add a dip or something fun to sprinkle on top to really make mealtime more fun for kids.
As an adult, I like a dip, and the packaging is gorgeous.
Yeah, so everything we do at Little Spoon is high quality. We use only the best ingredients, non-GMO, junk-free. All of these options that you see here, we have hidden veggies packed into, superfoods. It's really all about what we do at Little Spoon.
I love this because, you know, I can tell you as someone who's done her own at-home lunch and lunch at school, you want the healthiest option, especially when you're not there to say, try to eat this or not this. When you build healthy habits as a parent, what advice do you give to us?
So we always recommend showing a present veggie on the plate. Even if you feel like your kids aren't going to eat it, you know, maybe if you just get them to try one bite, really repeated exposure is really key. So we have our line of plates over here, which is our line of ready to heat big kid and toddler meals. We have present veggies and we have hidden veggies packed into everything that we do. So we have our hidden kale chicken sausage with our most popular dish, which is our pancake bites. We hide carrots and butternut squash in our macaroni and cheese. We have a chicken nugget dish that's also, we use the same chicken nugget in our chicken nugget dippers.
Sure.
Luncher that we put carrots, kale, and cauliflower hidden into.
Okay, so you just answered the question. I was going to say, what's the present vegetable? So that's the vegetable that you can actually see.
Yes, so have a present vegetable on the plate, get your kids used to seeing them, get them to try one bite, but if you can't get them to try anything,
hide it in the thing.
Hide them wherever you can.
And this is super cute. You said this is your most popular?
This is our most popular by far.
Pancake
puffs, can't go wrong.
Holy smokes, and it's really pretty. I like all of this.
We started with the baby food line in 2017. We expanded to our line of little finger foods called Biteables. So these are transition to table meals, so designed to help kids transition from baby food to solid table food. And then our customers transition into our plates, which are these really convenient, ready-to-eat meals, wonderful for lunch, dinner, after-school snack, if you're just headed out the door before soccer practice or gymnastics. These smoothies are a wonderful on-the-go healthy option, packed with hidden veggies and superfoods. And then, of course, our lunchers, here to make packing lunches for back-to-school time so much easier because we all know how hectic this time of year can be.
It can be really hectic. And as I'm thinking about you, I have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old. And when I'm picking them up from lacrosse or wrestling, I could pack one of these. And that's because they are always ravenous when they're coming off of the soccer field or any sort of field.
Absolutely, and it's a nutrient-dense snack that will keep them full with no added sugar.
Okay, what is the secret to switching it up?
Offering variety, so keeping it interesting for your kids, even giving them the option to choose. So oftentimes, you know, it'll be a battle when you're trying to tell your kid what to eat, but even just creating the illusion of choice, giving them 2 or 3 options to choose from can really make mealtime so much easier for parents.
I like the illusion of choice.
The illusion of choice.
Because you still run the show, it's just the illusion. Lastly, you say in all these fantastic tips to establish family roles. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so establish family roles. So we partnered with Dr. Becky. She talks a lot about establishing parenting roles at the dinner table. So it's the parent's job to present the food to the child, decide when they want to eat, and it's the child's job to really decide how much of that food they want to eat. And it's about baby steps, and really, you know, that's how we combat picky eating. And every new order of Little Spoon comes with our welcome booklet down here, which has a 4-page spread from Dr. Becky with exclusive tips and tricks on how to combat picky eating.
I love it. Again, where were you 17 years ago? Better late than never, lady. Thank you so much, Angela, for these tips for picky eaters. And you don't want to miss this. Listen up. You can get 50% off of up to $40 on your first order on littlespoon.com. Just use the promo code PIX11 when you check out. And if you would like more information on Little Spoon, scan the QR code or head to littlespoon.com.